In the 1950s, Lucille Ball became America's sweetheart as a comedian in the groundbreaking television sitcom I Love Lucy. She was the first woman to be head of a production company, Desilu, a studio which also mounted such small-screen classics as The Untouchables, Mission Impossible, and the original Star Trek. Lucy is also the first situation comedy star to continue performing for the public after her demise. Lucille Ball might never have had a career in show business if it had not been for a forbidden love. When she was 14 years old, she was going out on dates with Johnny DeVita, who was the son of an alleged gangster. Her mother, Desiree, disapproved of this relationship, but could not convince her daughter to end it. After a year, Desiree conceived of a plan to separate the young lovers by appealing to Lucy's ambition to become an actress. In spite of the family's meager finances, Desiree enrolled her daughter at a school for the dramatic arts in New York City. One of the other students in Lucy's class was Bette Davis. When Lucille Ball moved to Hollywood, it was her beauty that landed her a contract with RKO Radio Pictures. Lucy appeared mostly as minor characters in more than 60 movies without landing a breakout role. In 1940, on a movie set, she met the Cuban band leader, Desi Arnaz, and they were soon married. 8 years later, Lucy finally got noticed after she was cast as a wacky housewife on a CBS radio program. CBS requested that she adapt the program for television. Lucy agreed, on the condition that her husband in real life would also star. The first show by Desilu Productions was the iconic half-hour comedy, I Love Lucy. The show business couple bought a modest 6-bedroom mansion with 8 baths in Beverly Hills, California, 90210. Lucy made this her home for the rest of her life. Jimmy Stewart was her neighbor, and they would trade produce from their vegetable gardens. Jimmy would bring her corn, and she would bring him tomatoes. On Halloween, she would dress in an elegant costume as a witch and hand out candy to the children. It was not until Lucy and Desi had been married for 2 decades that they were divorced. However, they remained friends and often spoke very fondly of each other. Lucille Ball went on to headline 2 more successful comedy series, leveraging the huge popularity of her wacky TV persona. At the age of 77, Lucille Ball passed away from complications of heart surgery. Eventually, her second husband sold the house in Beverly Hills. The new owners wanted a stucco exterior, so they removed the outer walls of the home. During this renovation, one of Lucille's friends was driving past the property. He noticed a stately redhead just outside the grounds, gazing through the fence at the skeleton of the mansion. She turned her head, and he saw that it was Lucy. She appeared puzzled, almost on the verge of distress. He stopped his car, but she walked around the corner and disappeared. The new owners of the house have heard booming voices coming from the attic, as if people were talking over loud music. But there is no music, in spite of the fact that it sounds like a party. Often when they investigated this phenomena, they found that boxes in the attic had been moved. They also said some of the boxes disappeared, only to reappear the next day. When it was suggested that an exorcism be performed, the new owners declined the recommendation. They said they would never do that to Lucy. The ghost of Lucille Ball is also said to have appeared near her grave at the Jamestown Cemetery in New York. Also, on the stages that were once a part of Desilu Studios in Hollywood, night watchmen have reported the aroma of a delicate perfume, just like the scent that was preferred by Lucy.